What does 6 seconds mean to your wedding business? Well, when it comes to the online world, it means everything. Okay. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this today and what 6 seconds means for the success of your wedding business and how we can make those 6 seconds do the most for our wedding business. So, let me tell you what I'm talking about. First of all, this 6 second rule. Okay. There are studies out there that show that our couples, when they land on our website, they will make a decision about whether or not they want to learn more about us and want to either connect with us or even just scroll past the page within 6 seconds. Okay. This is an insanely short amount of time. And so we have to make the most of this. Okay. And we have to make sure that in those 6 seconds, they see everything that they need to make that snap, quick decision about whether or not they're going to move forward and want to learn anything more about us. Okay. So this 6 seconds is, again, it's just so insane to me because it's so short. It's actually shorter than the attention span of a goldfish, which is crazy to me that this is where we've gotten as humans in our view online of like how we behave and everything. But, we have become so accustomed, especially in a world of reels and, YouTube and all these different things, right? Where everything is vying for our attention. And it's like we are starting to like that shorter form content, right? Those kind of quick hits, that are, entertaining and exciting and intrigues us and makes us want to, explore a little bit more, want to learn more about this or not, right? So in those 6 seconds, we have to make sure that as soon as our couples land on our website that they have the information that they need, as well as something that is pleasing to their eye, so something visually captivating as well as information that's going to help them to make that quick decision about whether or not they're going to go on with us. So what do we need to have in place? Now, this is a very big topic, and it's actually something that we do in our trainings when we do our booked and busy trainings, and something that we go really in depth on in the Growth Academy at Book More Brides. But it's making sure that when they land on your website, it's making sure that they have a couple of things very, very clear to them. The first one is a very clear picture of success. And if you're not sure what that is, go back through some of our previous trainings where we talk about that. I go in depth on what the picture of success is, but at a very basic level, it means that it's a actual picture, some sort of visual that shows our couples in terms of what it is that they want at the end of the day from hiring us. Okay, I'm trying to keep it I want to keep this as simple as possible so that way you get a clear picture. But what it is, it's something that clearly shows that at the end of the day, this is the result that they want from hiring you for their wedding. Okay. And it's not always something super basic. Okay. It's not, and it certainly isn't a picture of you as a wedding professional, as fabulous as you may be, as wonderful and as great of a wedding pro as you may be. It is not going to be a picture of you. It's not going to be a picture of the outside of your venue. It's not going to be a picture of a tablescape. No, it needs to be people that are experiencing the result of what it is that you are delivering for them. And it's so much more, like I said, than just a pretty venue, a well-done table, even just like an artistic picture. It has to show these couples with the feeling, expressing the feeling that they want to feel when they hire you. Okay. And that's going to be different for different wedding pros, different markets. It's not something that's a one size fits all solution. Okay. I can't just say, yes, use this picture and you're going to have this great solution. Okay. No, it's going to be unique and you need to be able to take the time to figure that out, what that means for your specific couples. Okay. So that's the first part, that picture of success. The next thing that we need to have in place is a clear statement, either over that picture or just above or below it. I always recommend having it below so that way they can see the visual first, because we as humans are very visual. We want to see faces, people that we connect with, whether or not it makes sense. Like, this is someone who is in a situation similar to what I'm in, and has had their problem solved, right? But that statement that's going to go on or just below that picture is what I call the headliner statement. Okay. And that's something that is going to very quickly captivate your perfect clients and help them to see, wow, they get what I want. They understand what I want. So it can't just be, Baltimore area wedding photography. Okay, that's great. It's very clear. That's a good points for that, points for the clarity, but it needs to say, what is it that you are delivering at the end of the day? Again, it's almost like, so you got the visual of that picture of success. Now we need the words that are describing that picture of success. Okay. What is it that they want at the end of the day? That is your headliner statement. Okay. So it's something that it's often very challenging for wedding pros, and that's why I really, dive deep into this in my copywriting sessions that I do with my one-on-one clients, taking the time to make sure that we drill down on this, because you have to get it right. We only have these 6 seconds, right? So we have to make sure that it is very clearly and very concisely summing up what it is, what that couple's experience is going to be when they book you. Okay. So that's the second thing that we need to have in place. First thing is a picture of success. Second thing is that clear, intriguing headliner statement. And the third thing that you need to have very, very clearly is in the upper right hand corner, you need to have a call to action. And it can't just be book now, because, first of all, that is a very big commitment, right? That's a big step forward. Because if they land on there and they're seeing this for the first time, and in those 6 seconds, so they're like, yep, that looks good in terms of the picture. That statement, yeah, that sounds pretty good. That's what I'm looking for, right? Now they need to know, okay, how do I move forward in this? Well, book now. Whoa, wait a second. Hey, I just met you, right? We have to make sure that it's something, it is a call to action that is going to lead them to the next logical step. Okay. And that's like saying, you see somebody, attractive at a party, if you're single, you see somebody attractive at a party and you're like, oh, they're kind of attractive. All right. And then you start talking to them a little bit and you're like, okay, we have a lot in common and everything, that they're like, yeah, instead of saying, hey, would you like to go grab some coffee sometime? That's what I'm talking about. That's what you want, that upper right-hand corner. What you don't want is, like I said, book now, because that'd be like that person at that party, good looking, you're attracted to them, they're saying all the things, that it's like, yeah, we've got a lot in common. They're like, hey, want to get married or want to go on a weekend away, something. It's like, well, hey, whoa, I just met you. Okay. Too fast, hitting the gas pedal too quick. So we need to make sure that it is something that's going to move them along the path toward what we want, which is a booking with us, right? But is not jumping the gun too fast. So having book now is a little too strong. It's coming off a little too strong. So we need to have something like schedule a consultation, get packages and pricing, something along those lines that's going to get them further down the road with you without, making them feel like they're going to have to make a commitment right here and now, because they're probably not ready for that. Okay. So these are the three main things that you need to have in place to make sure that in those 6 seconds, we are maximizing this time frame, this super short time frame that we have. We need this picture of success. We need a headliner statement that is going to clearly and succinctly intrigue them to want to learn more about us and why we might be the right wedding pro for them. But then also having that call to action that is going to make them want to take the next logical step without making them feel like we're boxing them into, a decision right now, or going to pressure them. Okay. Especially if this is something that they're still learning about, they need more information. They're not ready to make that commitment and that decision just yet. Okay. So those are the three things that you need. Now, if you are struggling with any of these elements, I want you guys to know we do have options available for you guys. Okay. We are here to help you guys. Anything from, the kind of do it yourself option, learn as you go option, which is our acceleration membership, our Growth Academy, which is a combo of that learning method, the course training and everything, but the combined and coupled with mentorship through regular ongoing weekly meetings with us and our team of experts. Or there's also one-on-one sessions and done for you options. Okay. So copywriting one-on-one help, that's something that me and my team of writers do in helping wedding professionals. We are focused on the wedding industry. So we understand what your challenges are and how to get you from where you are now, which is maybe struggling to get some leads in, struggling to make those sales, to getting that booked in calendar, having those couples come to you pre-warmed, ready to go, right? And ready to have that conversation with you and just check off those final boxes and know, like, yep, this is the one. Let's do this. Let's move forward, right? So we have a lot of options for you guys. So if you are at a point where you're like, I just don't know where to go, or I don't know if I have these things right, we always are happy to talk with you. Reach out to us anytime, hello@bookmorebrides.com, or you can comment below. We can reach out to you and see what might be the right option for you, because this is the time, guys. We are heading closer and closer towards that engagement season. And we need to make sure that our websites, that in these 6 seconds, this tiny little window that we have available, that we are making the most of this. So if you are not sure, if you're not feeling totally confident that your website is in a good spot for those 6 seconds for your couples to want to make a decision to move down that sales funnel with you, down that path closer to making a sale, reach out to us and we would be happy to help you find the right solution for you, where you're at right now and for where you want to be. Okay. So thank you guys so much for joining us today. Reach out anytime and give your websites a quick look. Make sure in those 6 seconds that you have that picture of success in place, that you have a clear, intriguing headliner statement, and that you have that call to action button in the upper right-hand corner that is going to help move them towards the next logical step towards working with you without locking them into having to make a decision or feel pressured that you're going to like jump on them right away to make a sale. Okay. So let me know how we can help you guys and let us know what your kind of assessment was of your website for those 3 elements. Okay. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for joining us, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.